All right, so as a fitness coach, I get asked a lot, how do I keep my protein intake relatively high every day? And so I'm gonna come and just give 3 quick tips on how to do that. Tip number 1 is to have protein every single meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So high protein for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. My snacks are usually shakes and Greek yogurt. So I'll have maybe 1 or 2 shakes a day, 1 or 2 Greek yogurts a day, depending on what my meals are like. My lunch is usually chicken. I tend to go with chicken and salmon. Those are just my 2 favorites. I do eat beef, and but I typically have chicken and salmon when I'm at home. I'll have beef kind of when I go out. So chicken or salmon for lunch and dinner. And for breakfast, I will usually have a couple boiled eggs along with some turkey bacon. And I just repeat that, okay? I have that pretty regularly, and it's pretty consistent, and that falls right in with tip number 2. Try not to crave variety so much, okay? The same thing works every day. You know, the more chicken you have, it's not gonna work less because you ate 2 chicken breasts for a day, or you ate 2 pieces of salmon, or you had 2 pieces of whatever, any kind of beef or whatever you like. All right, variety is not important when it comes to protein intake. If you're trying to get your protein up to maintain or build muscle, you need to just make sure you have enough protein. It doesn't matter what kind it is or how often you have the same type of protein. All right, craving variety a lot of times will make you not hit your protein goals. I've noticed that with a lot of people that I've worked with, simply because they run out of options, or they just get confused as far as how much protein is in this. And then sometimes, we're all human and we want to have different things. We want things to taste good and stuff like that. But what's tried and tested, what works is to just do the same thing day in and day out. So my advice is to, if you can, switch it up from time to time, or as much as you feel comfortable. But if you are not really comfortable switching up your protein sources, just stick with the same things, okay? Protein powders, Greek yogurts, and chicken, fish, beef, and repeat. Keep the same order. And number 3, all right, utilize protein powders. I just mentioned that one, but that's the 3rd tip. Use protein powders and not collagen, okay? Stop with the collagen. Stop with the collagen, okay? It is not a good protein, all right? Whey protein, if you can't digest whey protein very well, I'm someone who can't. So I use vegan protein, predominantly pea protein, but you can do other sources as well. But whey protein or a vegan protein, and have that throughout the day. So have 1 or 2 shakes a day. Sometimes shakes, I know that the shakes sometimes can be expensive. Buy a good can and just make that investment into yourself. If you're really serious about getting your protein numbers up to maintain or build muscle, then it is going to be an investment. It is going to be a sacrifice. So go ahead and utilize the protein powders, and again, not collagen, okay? Have 1 or 2 or even 3 a day, however many it takes for you to make sure you have enough protein every day, all right? Most people will tell you that it's a minimum of your body weight in grams. So let's say if you weigh 150 pounds, 150 grams per day, that's sufficient. Now you can go more than that, and if you're a little bit less than that, I know it's not too bad, but you don't want to go too far less than that. Your body weight is a good standard, and then if you go above, that's even better. So just wanted to come and give those 3 tips. Not going to tarry too long with this video. Those are very simple. All right, have protein every time you eat: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Don't really focus on the variety so much. Just stick with what works. What works is going to continue to work day in and day out. All right, you don't need to switch it up too much, and utilize protein shakes. All right. Until next time. Well, first let me say thank you all for coming back to the channel, watching the video. Drop me a subscribe on the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, share, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. And until next time, I will see you all soon.